Welcome back to Far Cry 3.
Oh man, it feels like forever since we last did an episode.
Alright, so let's do the supply drop quest. It'll be neat to show it off.
Oh, I love supply drops.
I can't tell if that's sarcasm.
No,
Because
I
that
really
could be
do.
sarcasm. Yeah, see how many shells this thing can hold? Well, now you can't, but anyway, if you get onto the quad, get the medical supplies on this vehicle to the flare marker before time runs out. It's basically a race. I can't tell if you actually have to drive through the flares, so...
I think you have to drive at least relatively close to them.
Whoop, whoop. But yeah, this is the easiest one because it's the first one.
It gets a bit harder, but with more difficulty comes more fun. You know, more hard, more fun.
Oh hey,
More fun, more fun.
armor. Alright, so yeah, those can be fun. Let's get this loot. I feel like there should be a relic up here, but there isn't. There's just the trial. At least I don't think there is.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that the thing is in there.
It's like one of the ones where you blow up the door, right?
I don't know,
Eh,
because I've never been in there.
it's
You do
worth
have
a
a grenade.
shot. So if I tap the right bumper there. Whoop. Huh? Nope. Worth a
Apparently it
shot.
isn't.
Anyway, there are also Trials of the Rocky Yacht. Hide and seek. Kill as many enemies as possible using the weapons provided. It's a score attack thing. I don't have any friends on Uplay because I never use Uplay. Except to play games. Yeah, basically it's a stealth one. Because we have a silenced pistol, and nothing else. And enemies spawn in waves, so... You do want to get those time barrels. Let me... For some reason, the big glowing doesn't make them notice you. Because I'm pretty sure that stealth takedown kills give you more points than headshots. So. Alright. Also silence, so you can actually shoot those.
Yeah. Swoop down and take him down like Batman.
Too damn hot. Someone just fucking shoot me.
It's too hot. Someone just shoot me. No, I will stab you instead. Uh-oh. I don't remember how I took these guys out without being noticed. Let's...
Shit. Whose body is that?
Uh-oh. They're noticing the bodies. Alright. I'm actually doing pretty well.
Doing that.
And you get money and experience for doing these. So,
Right, which is really good.
yes. I'm pretty sure that you can actually get the rewards on multiple saves, but you can't get it multiple times on one save. But we'll see if that's true.
Kill him.
Right.
Failed. Because I didn't get the... beat my high score. Aw, didn't get the experience or money. Oh well. Might be for the best, really. At least it's
Yeah.
marked as finished now. Alright.
That's one more notch on our belt.
Don't you mean on our gun?
Arm. Get it 'cause tattoo.
No, that's a tattoo, not a notch. One more notch on our pickaxe. What's the enchantment on that thing anyway?
I think it boosts your smithing up like 20 or so percent.
Huh. Pirate is poaching animals near some hot springs. Follow Rocky tradition and kill him with a knife. So yeah, you don't have to do it with a takedown, but you have to do it with a knife.
Which is a little annoying considering that they have guns.
And they always have a bunch of people with them. So get used to me doing this when scouting out an area. Alright. Because it's always good to have them on the map. Having a sniper doesn't help yet with this. Because they'll notice you anyway.
Yeah.
Fucking bugs.
Wow, I actually didn't get noticed.
Just kill the guy.
Yes!
That went really good.
Yeah, better than it usually does for me. And the targets for these always have $100 and something worth actually a decent amount of money, so. If the section you're in doesn't allow for the animation, it actually just gives you the stuff, which is kind of nice. I kind of wish that you could toggle the animation to speed things up, but
Yeah.
nope, don't give me the AK. Also,
don't want
that's
the
kind of
AK.
annoying.
I don't want the AK.
And there's some treasure down here, so. Alright. Let's get back. I don't. Should I? I'll do the race since it's right here, actually. As you should know by now, I don't really like doing races in games.
Yeah, I've never really done the race in this game.
Oh, wait. Dang it! I'd make a Bambi reference, but Voss is gonna do that for me.
Yeah.
Get behind the wheel.
Yeah, there are a couple of little mini games you can do here. Let's do a novice. Yeah, sure game. Don't start me on the bike. That'd be too cheap. At least they give you one of the better vehicles. Then they give you the Texan Parade float for the hard one. God. Huh. It's pretty basic, like Saints Row-ish racing.
Yeah. Did we ever do any Saints Row race?
Yeah, I showed off like the one.
Gotcha.
And apparently you actually get an unlock for doing all of them of a certain kind. Like they're actually plane races. Which are time trials instead of actual races, but
Can you imagine how hard it'd be racing planes?
and finish. So I get my $50 back. Nah, I'm good. So yeah, that's the gist of the races. Sometimes they're with different vehicles. but that's basically the only real difference.
Yeah.
So I think to get from to here, I'd want to go back to Amanaki.
Butts.
Actually, I should buy some ammo.
Yeah. And it's convenient because you have that whole option to be like, oh, fill up all my ammo at once.
Yeah, that's a really nice thing. Also, it buys all the explosives that you've had, so. Can I even... Later on, you can actually, like, mix and match these things. I'm gonna go ahead and... Wait, come here. I'm actually gonna use this for now.
Those radio towers online. If you don't,
The AK?
Huh?
Did you get rid of the AK?
No, I'm using the STG. I didn't have the AK right then. I had the shotgun. But yeah, the guys who make Far Cry really know what they're doing. With basically everything. Except some of the side quests are kind of like, really? And then some are just completely confusing. Oh, God. Hello.
Hello. Hello,
Hello, my turtle.
Why won't you let me die?
Yeah, your levels really don't mean all that much. It's basically, it's not really leveling up, it's just getting a skill point.
Which is always good if there's something that you really need.
No! That's not what I wanted to do, game. Gemstone. Yes, game, I know what to do for the main quest. However, I don't really care for the main quest. Right
Not
now.
right now, at least.
Wait, where's the pirate? Hey, you okay?
Hey, lady. You know those people?
Sometimes if there's like a fight going on and you help, you'll get money. What? Come here? Like that. I got $100 for that.
It's a good way to get some money.
It's not reliable, but... Oh. I don't really play shooters all too often. Oh, come on! But yeah, I don't really play shooters all too often, so when I do play them, it's like, why haven't I played these in forever? Because I
Like,
really
second
do.
Later.
I really do
Second
like...
later. Oh, that's why.
Because I really do like this genre. Alright. Okay, that's friendly.
Guys,
Alright,
motherfucker.
between here and Dr. Earnhardt's house. Oh god, this is gonna be a trek and a half. A Shrek and a half.
Check yourself before you Shrek yourself, ladies and gents.
Alright, so... I'm gonna do this, then... This... This... I do have, like, a general plan of what I do. I always, do side quests for a town, free another outpost, and then move on to the next, radio tower.
There's a method to the Kenpo madness.
This has nothing to do with martial arts. I know, I kind of want to do like a Q&A thing, but I don't know if anyone would actually like post questions. Like legitimate questions. Oh yeah, like Seamus says, like they're good games to relax with. Shooters, I mean.
Yeah. Alright.
Also, part of the reason. Wait. Goats or sheep, whatever.
Go see.
No,
I learned my lesson.
I've never actually seen that. Up. No. Didn't even get my hides.
Wait, you didn't mean to what?
I said I didn't even get my hides.
I thought you said I didn't even mean to get that high. I was like, what, Ken?
Yeah, body armor
Ooh.
isn't all that helpful. Actually, I might as well go ahead and do this now, since I failed that mission. But yeah, like, I don't know how to get people to actually watch. Wait, what's this?
It's an acquired art.
Like, people subscribe, but then don't watch. Oh, I actually got a melee kill.
I mean, I watch firsthand.
That doesn't help the view counters. I mean, I don't make things for the views, but it's kind of discouraging, slightly. Like, I do this all for fun, of course.
Sounds like your income is relying on this. In fact, it's relying on your parents, I bet.
Yeah. Pfft, income.
Oh, shit.
Ah! Wow. Wait, don't I have a skill point, or did I I think I spent that, didn't I?
What would you spend it on?
No, not map.
Hey.
How do I... How do I... Assault takedowns and healing. Okay, so it's this one for more health. Yeah, some of these have like really weird random requirements. Like, oh, you have to have crafted this many syringes. What? Okay. As if I needed more incentive to make syringes.
Yeah.
Only other thing I can think of is giving me experience for it.
Dude, I'd be in the pay dirt with that.
Oh, come on.
It's the middle of winter, guys. No need to be riding motorcycles. I know it's only autumn, but it's like winter up in the Berkshires.
There's basically no difference between fall and winter here. And also we call it fall. I don't know what this autumn is.
Autumn day?
Yeah. I like how the dogs actually run away. It's like, you have more common sense than the mooks.
It's sad when dogs have more common sense than mooks.
The dogs are the mooks. Alright, give me that experience. Not experience, ammo. What?
I'm playing Saints Row 2, and I wanted to jack this motorcycle, so I'm following it, and it got into it like it was T-boned by a car, and I was like, oh man, now's my chance. So it was on the ground, but my character didn't put it up before she started like getting on. So she basically did like a sitting 360 revolving around this down motorcycle before the motorcycle stood up, promptly fell over, and she ended up on the other side of the street. What? I mean, it's not an.
Did I show you that thing where I wound up with Ghost Rider in my Saints Row 2 game? Only
Yeah.
it's that was amazing.
I remember the even the little hit that he had to do. 1 minute.
Alright, so this is the first time we're actually taking an outpost on our own. So, scouting. Let's see. We've got a sniper there. A couple of mooks, a charger guy, which means they like to use melee. I'm pretty sure there are more than that. It's just good to get an idea of where everyone is. Alright. Alright. Because I don't have a sniper rifle with a bunch of added stuff, I get to do this, excuse me, stealthily. Let's see. Also, like in Blood Dragon, alarms are kind of important. Let's see. Sniper's not looking this way. Come on, where are all the other guys? Alright, sniper's going down there. And then... Whoop! Get the alarm, get the alarm, get the alarm. That's pretty important. Ha! Goodbye. And when you take an outpost, it just does this cinematic zoom out. Yeah, outpost liberated, no alarms triggered. You also get an experience bonus for not getting noticed at all.
Right.
Ah,
Sorry, Dad said that he thought I'd be captivated by a little program on wind turbines. I?
I think he's calling you boring.
But it's just like, I told him like, hey Dad, I'm recording right now. He said, Alex, you have 24 hours to record. Come sit down and watch this thing with me. And I was like, no, I'm in the middle of it. It's kinda rude.
But yeah, I almost did it without getting detected, but then the sniper noticed me. But he was down
That was
here,
the
so I
sniper.
just managed to kill him easily.
We have the outpost, but your work isn't done.
We've got the outpost, but your work isn't done. I don't get it. Some sound Australian, some sound like West African.
They're from everywhere.
Basically. Alright. Get that health pack, that ammo, that memory card, and that container. Oh yeah, so this is actually a little neat thing. It helps keep track of all your progress, like all the side quests and stuff you've done. So you get more recipes mostly by doing missions, but there are some from getting relics. So I will be trying to get like the 40 relics because I'm not really into the achievement hunting. Wait, missions. Now I'm confused. What does it classify as a mission? Like the side quests and stuff?
Everything does.
Because there's also story quests. Anyway. So yeah. You get a signature weapon by finding a bunch of stuff. Let's look at our memory card. 2.
Then the die the bite da
Boopin'.
formula. The boopin'.
Pirates taking over a local farm. Alright, this is pretty close. But yeah, it's kind of an addictive... It's almost a shoot and loot game, really.
Yeah, and it's easy to get into.
It's not like Borderlands where like your skill trees and all that actually matter. Or Deus Ex where, oh god, that game is so hard to get into, even Human Revolution. When I get Director's Cut, I am doing that game. Might drag Sean into that if I can get a decent resolution in windowed mode.
Oh yeah, you and Shauna do Let's Play.
We've recorded a Arkham Asylum video, but
yeah, figures.
figures. Because I figure, hey, he really likes that stuff, and I have this game, and I'm interested in it because it's a beat-em-up Metroidvania.
Yeah. Yeah, he's the one that got me into it.
Sort of. Into it.
No, he's the one that got me completely into the Arkham series.
Oh, Arkham. I thought you meant Batman in general.
No. Yeah. Kinda.
I know, like, I'm not a big superhero person. Like, I like the movies.
Oh my god, that's betraying the trust of the friggin'
What?
Not true to the comics or something, I don't know.
I don't
No,
care
people
about
are.
the comics. I don't know, like, part of why I don't really like reading comic books is because, like, they're so short.
That's why I love manga.
Yeah, like, sometimes they'll fit an entire arc into one volume of manga.
And then there's the times where you're not really sure what you're getting into, and then you open it up in the middle of history class, and there's a naked chick right on the second page.
For those who don't. Haven't you... was it, during a video that you told that story about Spice and Wolf, or...
I don't know, but point is, it was weird. I mean, it said adult advisory on the front, but my friend got it for me for my birthday, so I really didn't think it was that bad. Nope. Nope, it had the nipples. Once you go nipples.
Wow, it wasn't even like Naruto where, like, it actually censored it with smoke.
No. There was nipple. Nipple, nipple, nipple.
I am so lucky that he didn't start the noticing thing. I guess it's because he was still turning around. There we go. Yeah, like, these are hard if you haven't played the game before, so you don't understand the stealth mechanics. Oh god, I'm full on money.
Ken, let's buy things.
Yeah. What should I buy? Let's buy a sniper rifle for later. I can't even afford any of this. Quick
We
sell.
went from having all the money to having none of the money.
I definitely want the illuminated scope on this, and then I'll get the sound suppressor for when I have more weapon slots. In fact, what do I need? Using the bolt action rifle. That's gone.
Fuck you guys!
Even the Vatican's. Wait, forces in the Vatican City. What?
You know, they needed to amp up their defenses ever since Ezio came along. Holy ravioli, you killed my family, Olin.
Wait, what? Oh, it's just this whole thing. All the tips. Now I need to go into crafting. What do I need to make another weapon holster? Goat skin.
Oh, goats.
What's...
I hate all animals in this game, especially the velociraptor birds. And
They're
Komodo
not
dragon.
velociraptor birds. They're osprey.
Velociraptor birds.
They're just
Oh,
ostriches.
Fun fact, tapirs, they can shoot piss out of their ass about 30 feet behind them.
So they're like skunks. Oh,
Yeah,
we can actually do an actual side mission here.
I remember this one. This is where I got my hate for Komodo dragons.
He has the tattoo of Iraqiat warriors. He will help us.
What's wrong?
My darling, my jewel. How could she do this over a boy?
Aina, let me talk.
The voice acting isn't the worst I've heard.
My daughter
Yeah.
Nadia ran away with a boy.
I mean, it's not really great, but...
Killed himself.
Oh,
They are young, foolish. They think life can never get better, so they leave.
please, find Nadia, bring her back. She is young. We look everywhere.
No, not everywhere. We didn't go to Bihar Rock. Please, sir, can you go there? You'll be faster.
So, wherefore art thou, Juliet? Because that's totally not misquoting that terrible play. I've gone on Romeo and Juliet rants before. I'm not going to do it again.
Yeah. Like, been there, done that.
Huh?
It's been there, done that. You know how it is.
Wait. Oh. I was confused because the distance thing was going up. But then I realized I was actually looking at the marker. Alright, so this one is really annoying. We get to hop up here and shoot the heck out of some endangered animals. Yay.
Ah, they're not so endangered here.
They're hard to find.
Yeah, but they still exist.
Are you saying that endangered animals don't exist?
They don't deserve to exist. All of them.
Eat blood and die. There we go. Ah! Where did you come from? Obviously over there. Yo.
You hurt?
He tried to kill me. He said he wanted to run away, but when we got here, he started talking about dying together. Said we'd be together forever. He tried to shoot
So it was
me.
more of a kidnapping.
Get up here.
Yeah, essentially.
He must have frightened the animals when he shot.
Structured
They
kidnapping.
attacked him and I climbed.
Go home. Your mom and dad are freaking out.
And they have the wrong idea completely.
Thank you.
Yeah, you get a decent chunk of money. Komodo skins, I think, are for the later crafting recipes, but it's good to get them
Yeah.
out of the way now. Unfortunately, you can't really, like, store items anywhere, so it's gonna be clogging my inventory for a bit.
Yeah, but we do have quite a bit of inventory space anyway, so.
Until we start doing more outposts where there are more enemies.
Yeah. Which is why I was suggesting that we could get like a lot of crafting done now.
Yeah, like, it kind of, like, takes it away from the end of the game, but it also kind of makes things a lot more convenient. Wait. Oh yeah, because this is a goat area. I was confused on why I put a waypoint here. Ken is confused. Let's see. So, I think there are usually some up by Heron's Perch. Wait,
It's weird. Are there like set locations where all of them are? Or does it change often?
oh, it
Like, I know it
changes.
probably doesn't change for the shark, but
It changes. But it's like there's a high probability of them spawning in certain areas. Also, it's a bad idea to have multiple weapons of one type on you,
yeah.
because
Like,
they
I
all
thought that
pull from
too.
the same ammo pool, kind of like in Borderlands. Hey, random house over there. Oh, um, there was something over there. Up, there they are. Oh, they're being chased by dogs. Lovely. Wow. They're going pretty fast compared to me.
Well, they kind of gotta go fast.
But they're not blue hedgehogs. Alright. Let's see, can I get any of them tagged? Bugger. Really? Why do you do this to me, game? Yeah, this is like one of the more controversial mechanics of the game, because on the one hand, hey, you're not being like railroaded into a certain set of upgrades as the story goes. You can get them whenever you want. But on the other hand, I wish there are people who don't really like the exploration for whatever reason and just want to do the main story. Might as well get that. I didn't know tapirs or ospreys were even a thing before playing this game.
Yeah, a lot of us didn't think that.
Alright, oh, I can make another one of those. Make a syringe kit. Oh, I can make the rugged syringe kit too. Let's see, that requires boar, goat, deer, goat. Trust me, though, you do need those extra quivers when you're doing the hunt missions that require the bow.
Oh yeah, that's very helpful.
No, it's practically a requirement.
Which is why I said very like that.
I don't think I need any more pig hides, actually, so I'm not going to clog up my inventory. However, goats. Ah! Which way? Alright. At least I have that.
Go, 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 go. Just Skidoo is pretty adorable in X and Y, but I've never had to go.
There we
I
go.
just got the Mega Stones for Charizard and Blastoise, so...
Where'd it go?
Come on, Ken, you even had a marker on it, and you lost it.
No, I killed it, but then I can't find the corpse now. Story
You really
of
have,
my
like,
life.
a marker on the map for it.
Whoop. There it is. Alright. And I can make a quiver now, but I want to save that. At least it's not as bad as trying to find certain enemies in Dragon's Dogma, since you basically have to memorize where they are, since they don't really show on the map.
Right.
I know.
I kind of want to play some more Dragon's Dogma, but at the same time, I remember how hard some of the quests are.
Yeah, it's not an easy game for sure. It's very Monster Hunter-esque to me. It's like if Monster Hunter were actually an RPG. I really want to get into Monster Hunter, but I don't like not being able to really see the impact of my attacks, basically.
Yeah, I mean, I love knowing that when I do an attack, it actually did something.
Like, even something as simple as, like, a health bar.
Oh, probably lovely. I don't know, I've never seen anything about the Monster Hunter games.
Let's see, deer hide.
Okay, what the ever living fuck was that?
That's
I love how
bored.
resilient you are in car crashes from Saints Row 3 and 4, but in Saints Row 2, you are a a paper freaking doll. And the damage goes off of how many times you hit the ground, it doesn't matter. There was just like a little slight bounce. Yeah, fuck that.
Let's see. I can never tell the difference between boars and pigs on the map. I don't think I really need taper hide, so I'll just go ahead and do this Path of the Hunter quest. Actually, there's another minigame I can do over here. I don't remember how I unlocked it. I think it was by doing a bunch of the side quests. I should sell vendor trash. I don't have any actually, so never mind about that. Won't be using this white leaf for a while. Oh, I have a skill point. I forgot about that.
Gauge.
I'm kind of definitely going to put that into health. What?
I was standing still at a freaking intersection and a cop ran into me. 1 star.
You make a bid, you get 5 knives, I get 5 knives. I throw the target, you throw. You beat my score, you win. Okay?
Knife throwing minigame.
Knife throwing? Oh. Knife throwing is
Basically.
actually really fun.
Close.
Ah!
But close doesn't win.
You want to get it in the green.
Which is kind of like the blacksmith job and such at Fable.
Only that's possible.
Yeah. Well, it kind of isn't, because at times the game is really laggy. And then you miss it, but when it comes back on the rebound, the little area that you gotta click in, the sweet spot, is fucking tiny. So.
Alright. Oh, come on. Bugger. Oh well. It's only $50. It's not like you get a perk from winning the highest difficulty or anything. This isn't GTA. If Rockstar made it, maybe.
Yeah. Knowing Rockstar.
I do like how Rockstar actually rewards you for doing stuff.
Rewards you for doing stuff. I just love the way you phrase that. Just It's like, if you do something, you should get a reward.
Like, a lot of games, like, okay, you get a meager amount of money. Well, is there any benefit to doing it more times? Nope. Sometimes you won't even get the money after completing a minigame. Twice.
That's why Saints Row is great in some regards with that kind of stuff.
Yeah, it's like, you don't get the respect, but at a certain... Once you beat the main story, there's literally no use for respect in Saints Row 2.
Yeah. I think they saw the flaw in their respect system in Saints Row 2,
And that's why they made it
changed up.
an experience system.
Yeah, that's why they made it the experience system instead.
Yeah, that makes sense. Alright, now I can actually have multiple weapons. Yay.
Ooh, what are we gonna pick, Ken? Shotgun and what else?
And my assault rifle.
Good choice.
This is the bear hunt one.
Oh.
And it's really good that you get the bear one now because they're really annoying to find later. And they're how you get like some of the level 3 equipment. Because for the tier 4 equipment, you need to do special rare hunts. Alright.
Quick time like never before.
Also, you can't even damage them with the wrong class of weapon. You're not allowed to, or you'll fail.
They're on a whole different level.
Is there a relic or just loot back here? I forget. I thought I'd have to quick time again. There we go. How come I can't skin this one? Am I looking at it wrong? Okay.
Am I looking at this the wrong way?
Photo of a dwarf again.
Jesus
What's with all
Christ.
this midget porn?
Makeup.
What?
My friend sent me. Alright, so for D&D one shot, I've told you about that. My character is Booker DeWitt,
Right.
because that started right around the time my hype for Bioshock started. So he's been like my main character for a while, and my friend sent me a survey to help me solidify his backstory.
What's one of the questions?
Question 1, what does their bedroom look like? Question 2, do they have any daily ritual? 3, do they exercise? 4, what do they do if they need to make dinner, but the kitchen was busy? Let's see what else is there. 9, makeup.
Put my better shotgun there.
Neurosis.
What?
I don't know what this is.
Spell it?
Neuroses.
Neuroses. Look it up.
Look it up. What do they think about before falling asleep at night? Wanting to sleep. Favorite beverage. What does this have to do with D&D? You gonna poison his freaking Pepsi?
It's obviously Vigors. Or whatever they are in Infinite. Huh?
Yeah. I get it.
Oh yeah, its Vigors are the plasmids, right?
Yeah, in Bioshocks 1 and 2 it's plasmids, in Infinite and in Bioshocks 1, 2 and Burial at Sea it's plasmids. And in Infinite it's Vigors.
What are the tonics the same?
Tonics?
Yeah, you know, the little perks.
Oh no, they changed it up so they're gears. Like, a hat, a shirt, pants, and boots. And each
So it's
one,
basically armor.
yeah, and then each one has a different ability though. Like none of them gives you any real armor value.
Except the one that gives you defense to bullets.
Yeah.
Also, let's show off healing animation. Oh, that's one of the best. That's one of the ones you're lucky to get. Just the bandaging up.
Yeah.
The bandaging up.
Bandaging up. But I remember at one point, since I got the season pass, I got a special gear that lets me, my ammo clip be increased by like 25%.
Mm-hmm.
And then there's an in-game one that raises it by either 50 or 25%. So my machine gun, I had most of the clip, like most of my ammo supply in the clip.
Yeah.
And it was always like blinking red because I was low on ammo, and I was like, I can't help it, you won't let me carry anymore.
I kind of wish that there weren't really ammo limits in games, unless it's like a gimmick like here. Like, hey, you can hold more ammo if you do this basically fetch quest.
Or if you suffer a penalty from it.
Like
Like how
wait
in,
in New Vegas Hardcore.
Yeah, that's what I meant.
Apparently even Bethesda wasn't happy with, or rather, Obsidian wasn't happy with how hardcore mode worked. I have a feeling that I'm going to mostly be, like with Sean, I'm mostly going to be doing games that he knows before starting to like introduce him to other games. Alright, there we go. Now I can shotgun.
Shotgun rain. Some stay dry and others feel the pain.
Didn't once he like mention like Kurt Cobain with it?
Kurt Cobain.
Like Shotgun Rain, then something about Kurt Cobain.
If that's an actual song.
No, Seamus.
Oh, I don't know. Hashtag suicidal rockstar and Scribblenauts.
Does it actually make Kurt Cobain appear?
I think so. Shotgun.
That is so great, yet so terrible. Alright, so that's all the side quests here. So now to the radio tower of this portion of the map. But yeah, I think that it's a mechanical thing right now with the eject button for my 360 not working, because like I can on the menu hit eject tray and it works just fine.
So have you played any Bioshock?
No.
No. Okay, man. Jesus, that was an odd tone. No. Squidward.
I need to play more Mass Effect, but it's kind of hard it's one of those games that's hard for me to sit down and play.
Yeah, that's how I felt. Then I just started role-playing it.
No, I mean like I'm enjoying it.
Oh, yeah. I did enjoy it. It just got to the point where I was getting confused by a lot of what was going on.
I'm playing a soldier, so it's basically a third-person shooter.
Right.
I really shouldn't have chosen soldier because it's kind of boring like that.
Then Sean was like, yeah, there's stealth. And I was like, when the fuck does that happen? I'm serious. It's like if they launch you into combat. And the enemies always know where you are.
This is a problem I have with a lot of like BioWare games. The good versus evil choices are always glaringly obvious, like which is which. Or in this case, Paragon and Renegade, since you can't really be evil in Mass Effect.
Yeah.
Like, that's something Obsidian does a lot better. Like, okay, you can actually choose, like, you can kind of play a good, chaotic character. Or an evil, lawful character. That's why people are always arguing which Knights of the Old Republic game is better. Because one was BioWare, two was Obsidian, I believe.
I think so.
Oh, right here. Again, I should reiterate, this is not the same lighthouse that we did before.
Yeah. They're all different, and it has a cool little, you know,
Like,
je
they
ne
could
sais
have
quoi.
easily just copy-pasted it, the one lighthouse, all over.
But they didn't.
And some of these actually have, like, loot chests.
And it's kind of like, Assassin's Creed, you know?
They usually give you, like, a neat little view of unloaded terrain. You can tell it's low terrain because of that, low, resolution. Yeah, like, they really did pull a lot from Assassin's Creed for this, but but in a good way.
Yeah, they didn't keep much any of the combat, really.
I wonder
You
if that
know,
artillery gun has something to do with anything. Like, potentially
protagonist-
something hidden.
Oh, sorry. I thought you were done.
I'm done.
The protagonist doesn't look like Adam Sandler. I'm fucking serious. All my money is going into AK-47 rounds. I think something's wrong with me.
What are you playing right now?
Saints Row 2.
Ammo is really expensive in both first Saints Row 1 and 2.
Yeah! It's
But,
like
like-
$500 for a clip.
Yeah, in Saints Row 1, you're buying the same weapon. You're buying the weapon over and over, like GTA. Only weapons aren't really affordable like they are in GTA because you get less money from missions. Alright, we can get the repair tool. Because, you know, everyone uses the repair tool, right, guys?
Use it in melee, you get an achievement.
Really?
Yeah.
For killing someone with the repair tool?
Yeah.
Because they knew no one would use it otherwise. I know. I like how, like, this kind of reminds me of Far Cry 1 with the weapon slot system, not but with the unlocking them thing, but how, you know, it's not like, oh, you get one of this kind of weapon. It's like, okay, you can have 4 weapons. You get to choose what you have. Let me do that. Alright. Like, a lot of other games kind of shoehorn you into, okay, you have these specific weapons that are primary weapons. You have these specific weapons that are secondary weapons.
Yeah.
Like,
You see that, like, with, Bioshock Infinite, since you can choose what weapons you have at any moment in time, it's like, you can do whatever you want. Like, do you want a friggin' hand cannon and a pistol, which are relatively the same thing, except the hand cannon has less ammo and has more of a kick to it? Fucking do it. I'm not one to judge.
do they have the same kind of ammo? Like,
No.
do they
Each
Oh.
weapon has different kinds of ammo.
So it's not like, okay, there are multiple kinds of pistol. There's just
Nope.
the one pistol.
There's one pistol, and you can buy many upgrades to it.
Alright, so another mechanic being introduced here. That dog is actually, no, that's Osprey, is actually hostile to the pirates.
So how can we use that to our advantage, Ken?
Well, it's in a shoddy wooden cage, right?
Right. Not anymore? Oh. Not anymore.
I'm shooting the wrong side of the cage.
We fucked up. We fucked up.
Yep.
We fucked up. Yeah, we fucked up.
Next time on Let's... Wait, timestamp?
Timestamp. Yeah, just perfect.
Huh. Next time on Let's Play Far Cry 3, we're going to continue on to the next section of the island. Oh, wait. No, let's go ahead and do this the right way, because we're here. And we won't be
Yeah.
here when I load in.
You don't want to know doing another episode after this?
Nah.
Gonna do your League of Legends thing?
Probably.
That's right, be jealous
There.
of my boosting.
It's open now. And now it's attacking me. We be there in half a minute. Up, 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 up. Whoop, 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 whoop. Whoop, 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 whoop. I kind of wish that there was actually like a point to going back to the store in town.
Yeah, like, oh man, they have better prices here because it isn't just a machine, and machines are out to just take our money.
Alright. Can I just... Ooh.
Oh, so, I was upstairs the other day, and I had my door open to let some heat in, and I'm listening downstairs and I hear my brother and my sister's boyfriend, and my sister's boyfriend said, man, I just got through the Sierra Madre. Man, it's a bitch. So I jumped out of bed and bolted downstairs, and I just looked in the door saying, I heard something about New Vegas. Did I hear New Vegas?
Yeah, like, I don't know, New Vegas, like, the start of the game really does feel super samey because you always have to do the same quests.
Yeah,
Like-
but then afterwards it gets a bit more personalized.
Eh. Like, it's like, not, I like replaying Fallout 3 because, like, even in the early quests, there is some freedom. Not much, but some.
Yeah. Like with Fallout 3,
Like, it's easier to get into Fallout 3.
yeah. That's like the one thing I really don't like too much about Fallout 3 is like, oh man, and if you don't have the house, you're at a bit of a disadvantage.
Because you don't have much space.
Yeah. Space.
Some
Yeah,
space.
there's not too much space.
If it weren't for the stone wall and penny pincher perks, these two would be terrible because they waste so much inventory space.
Yeah.
Like, terrible to the point of why would you use that? I kind of wish that perks didn't link to each other. Oh well, let's just pop in. Memory card? No memory card. Ammo.
Damn.
And a container. And more ammo. And a syringe. So, next time on Let's Play Far Cry 3, we're gonna go ahead and do these quests here in town, then continue on with the main story. Oh wait, Sniper Challenge, then the main story. See you guys then.
See you next time.
Actually, I might do that.